G'day humans, Chris Stead here. I'm on the road. Today I'm in Bali and I'm at Nuanu, the creative city. In particular, we're going to be taking a look at the Luna Beach Club. This absolutely stunning place that's just right on the coastline, about half an hour out of Canggu, probably about 2 hours from the airport, Denpasar. And this place has pumping beats, stunning architecture, incredible view. It's got so much going for it. So in this particular video, I'm going to take you on a tour of everything that the Luna Beach Club has to offer. I'm going to have dinner, I'm going to have lunch, we're going to go swimming, we're going to go down the waterworks, we're going to look at the THK Tower, we're going to do a whole lot. So let's dive in and take a closer look at Nuanu's Luna Beach Club. So the Luna Beach Club is definitely the highlight of your visit to Nuanu, certainly at this point in its lifespan, but it's a place that's going to keep on growing, as you'll see. Look, it's this absolutely stunningly built place. The architecture is just out of control. It's just beautiful little design elements everywhere you look. Now this is kind of the main restaurant that you'll go into. It's kind of where the entrance is. Look, it can get queues. They are pretty tight in security. They do check you, they do frisk you, they do look for water bottles and things like that they really shouldn't. In fact, the security and the way that they're kind of overbearing on the way that you get in is probably the only down point, and the prices, I guess, of some of the things inside. But yeah, not enough to bother you. But this kind of central restaurant area is absolutely just amazing and beautiful, cool place to sit as well. Now I did have to have some dinner there, and as you'll see here, it's absolutely on point. It did take ages to come out. That was one thing. I think they've really got to work on the logistics there and how they handle bigger crowds, because they weren't up for the crowd that was there on this night. But that'll happen. But the actual food that came out was really inventive, interesting, delicious, well presented, and not too much to complain about at all. So yeah, very much enjoyed the dinner experience there at what I believe they call it the 386 restaurant? 369 restaurant, sorry. And yeah, look, the prices are definitely up there across the beach club, but it is a pretty premium experience as well. And obviously those prices may change, but that's a guide to what that was costing at the end of 2024. Now, one of the cool things they do have in this building, you can go out at night, is that this little stone in the center of the building. And when you go up and put your hand on it, it kind of changes color and this chime rings out. It's really cool and eerie. Anyway, back to daylight hours. You can see these kind of statues and woodwork and the bamboo everywhere. It's just unreal. So here's the pool. And look, it's really interesting. It's not massive, but it's still pretty big. It has lots of different spaces in it. There's a jump for the kids can jump off, or anyone can jump off it. There's a little spa section, as you can see here. We can just kind of relax and look out at the THK Tower. There's lounges all the way around it that you can either reserve. I'm not sure if you can just sit on anything. A lot of them were kind of reserved, and you had to kind of, pay or be a certain level of guest. There's a water slide here. This is awesome. This takes you down to the Utopia Bar, which is kind of a infinity pool almost. It's just got like a DJ playing constantly. There's just constant house music playing. And you can just sit here and watch the sunset and look out over the ocean, order drinks. There's a full bar down there. You can have as much as you want. It's got this built into this kind of cave experience. It's really, really cool, especially at night. But I'll show you a little bit more of that in a second. But let's just continue along here. Now, wherever you are in Nuanu, in the creative city, you would constantly hear this background just beats, kind of going off. And it's all coming from down here. So you've got, on the left, you've got these lounges that look out over the ocean and over this amazing statue. I can't remember the history of this statue, but it's made by someone who's quite well known, and it's spectacular. And then over the right here, you have little rooms. There's an ice cream hut, there's a jelly bean hut. You can go up into those kind of mud domey style things, and there's rooms up there, that VIP rooms that you can kind of sit in and look out over the view. There's bars in there, and there's the jelly bean hut right there, all kind of built in with the grass, and it's kind of got this like almost Hobbit-like feel to it. It's just really like just a fantasy land, and it's amazing during the day. It's even more amazing at night. So you've got these huge sun lounges. You can book out a whole one for your family or your friends. Sit there all day, order some food. The food that comes out to the actual chairs is just fine. I got sushi, I got chips and burgers and so forth. And then as the sun sets, things get really cool. So you can sometimes get down to the beach down there. It was fenced off when I was there, but there is a little fenced walkway, so you can walk down to the water and have a swim if you want to, and then come back up if they've got security there, which they didn't have on this particular day. And as the sun sets, it just gets so special. I mean, obviously you gotta get lucky with the weather, but I had a really, really fantastic time. I just sat here for hours. I think I was there for 7 or 8 hours, just listening to the music, getting beers, getting food, dancing, taking it all in. The light shows are spectacular. It's just, it's so cool. I had a really good time. And yeah, as night progresses, it just gets better and better and better. But obviously you've got to be into the music, but it wasn't like trance or anything like that. It was just really funky, cruisy house. It's really easy for anyone to get into. There were kids running around everywhere as well. And that's the THK Tower you can see there. So that lights up and does some pretty awesome stuff as well. It's got an AI generated kind of lighting effect on it. So yeah, the Luna Beach pool, or the Luna Beach experience at Nuanu is definitely one to recommend, and especially down at Utopia Bar. That was just cracking all night. Just people in there having a fantastic time, coming down the slide, hanging out, talking, hanging on those giant flamingos. It was so cool. Righto, well, let's push on a little bit further. And as you go even further along here, you're going to see, again, like some of the architecture, the work, the building work here on some of the bars. I'll show you the toilet in a sec, even though it's just, amazing. It's just an experience. Now over here they've got like this kind of reception hall. I can't remember the exact name of it. I don't know if it had an actual name. But in there, again, amazing roof, like this bended wood that's all been melded, kind of bent and molded into a certain shape, and this outlook over there. You could do weddings in there. There was a ceremony in there for the event that I was at, which is the launch of the THK Tower. And then this cool fountain out there at the back there as well. So again, everything in Nuanu City just looks like that. It's just amazing. Now down there in that little kind of hobbity holy dome thing is the toilet, which has TVs at every single urinal, big skylight coming through, amazing solid stone. It's absolutely incredible. And then at the back here, they've got a beer garden, right? And in here, you can get really good beers. So like when you're going around Southeast Asia, it's pretty much just lager or bust, and you can't tell the difference between any of them. But in here, they had pale ales, they had XBAs, IPAs, like proper craft beer. Nice and cool with the breeze coming off the ocean. There's the sun lounges down on the water side. They've got all the tables and chairs there and places to just hang. As you can see, they've got a good selection of beers. And the food that came out of here was more of kind of what you'd say like it's more of a pub fare here in Australia, but it was so much better quality than that. That kind of makes it sound like it was basic. It's really, really nice food. Definitely hits you in the back pocket, but it's definitely delicious. And boy, is the scene and the setting really spectacular. So absolutely, I actually spent a couple of days just lounging out here and eating and drinking and listening to the music and looking at the view, and I had a spectacular time. And I'll just finish off by showing you the THK Tower. So this thing, like I said, it's AI kind of animated, and it looks amazing during the middle of the day, and you can kind of walk up there and have a look at the view, and it's all built out of bamboo. It's all been twisted around. It can actually be broken down and moved and rebuilt. It's kind of like a Burning Man scenario, but it's a work of art in its own. And then at night they do these kind of events that last for 10-15 minutes where it's just sound and light. So I'll let this play out so you can soak it in. Anyway, so there's a tour and a breakdown of all the experiences you can have at the Nuanu Luna Beach Club in Bali. It's a bit of a hike to get there, but as I'm sure you've seen in this video, it's well worth taking a look. I had a fantastic time, and it's the one part of that kind of Nuanu complex which feels like it's complete and ready to rock, and absolutely worth your time as it stands.